Hey everyone, how are you? Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome for the first time. Tonight, we are heading back to school by enrolling in Gears University. It is a prestigious institute of science where students are taught how to operate Titan-sized robots, study battle strategies that challenge them to look for weaknesses in their foes, and expand their knowledge in astronomy. It's every nerd's dream to pilot their own war machine by attempting to make sense of the school's insane curriculum. For one lucky high school graduate named Lemony, that dream has come true because I am going back to play MechQuest, Ardix Entertainment's third single-player game developed in Adobe Flash. Its gameplay is mostly similar to Dragon Fable, so those that played that game should have no problem getting accustomed to this futuristic world. Unfortunately, MechQuest is buggier than how I remembered it because it has since been ported to the game launcher. Although it is updated once every blue moon, active development had stopped in 2015. I'm not going to get into why right now because that ship has sailed long ago, and just like with my Dragon Fable Let's Play series, I wanted to start fresh by reliving the game as if I am experiencing it for the first time on my 16th birthday. The story begins when Lemony had received his acceptance letter from Gears University's admissions office via email, and before he could reply expressing his interest, a space shuttle suddenly lands in front of him to pick him up. He didn't have time to go home to pack his belongings. He didn't have time to text his family and friends goodbye. He was only told, "Hey, you must be Lemony. Get inside. You're in for a ride of a lifetime." He climbs on board the ship and it takes off from the planet as quickly as it arrived. The only possession he brought with him was a Star Captain license that he earned after completing a secretive winter program at his local Air and Space Museum. You'll see why he got it so early later on, but other than that, he's like a fish out of water on that shuttle. He'll have the whole ride to the university to adjust if there's any consolation. I named my new character Lemony after the pen name of the author that wrote a series of unfortunate events. MechQuest. Prologue. Welcome to MechQuest. You are now in a dropship headed for Salona City on planet Lauren. The Shadow Scythe Armada is nearby and are your oldest foe. You can't land until you reach level 3 or complete the missions issued by Captain Size Zero. You can find him at the front of the ship. Battle, level up, upgrade your mecha, and begin your journey. Let's go. Talk about a warm welcome. She seems friendly to talk to. Hi, I'm Tech. I'm opening a new mecha and weaponry shop in Salona City. The captain is to the right. He can land the ship. Was that your mecha I saw on the back? Not bad, but I would love to recalibrate that gyro stabilizer for you. It looks 0.005% off to the left. Mecha types. There are many different types of mecha. Stop by my new shop when you get to Salona and I will show you. The trick is finding a base armor with the most armor and the highest energy recharge rate. That's good to know. But I don't understand how Lemony, or where Lemony, got his mecha. Was it provided to him when he boarded the ship? Weapons. Like lasers, machine guns, cannons, missile systems. Like lasers, machine guns, cannons, missile systems. Like lasers, machine guns, cannons, missile systems. I almost said symptoms. Like lasers, machine guns, cannons, missile systems. Okay, I think I can say it right now. Like lasers, machine guns, cannons, missile systems, blasters, phasers, and starts running out of breath. That's me right now. I'm running out of breath just by reading the dialogue because I'm having trouble articulating my words. I do not even know where to start. I have a small selection here for you to equip your mecha with. My shop will get new shipments regularly. Too bad I won't get them now. Stats. A good mecha is only half the battle. The rest comes down to you. Improving your stats will make you a better pilot. You can click on your portrait in the lower left to see your current stats. Okay, Lemony has 2,500 credits and 200 Nova Gems to start off with. Like Dragon Coins and Dragon Fable, Nova Gems are the secondary currency in this game. Anime! Cool, I can talk anime. Are you an anime fan too? I love anything with space or giant robots in it. Are you an anime fan too? I love anything with space or giant robots in it. What are your favorites? Does Avatar: The Last Airbender, The Legend of Korra count? Because if they don't, My Hero Academia would. Whispers. Do not tell anyone, but I filled up an entire mecha bay with my anime collection. We should hang out and watch them sometime. Cool. That'd be a great way to pass the time. Wonder what sort of anime you're into. But first I'll look at the tutorials. Hello Lemony, welcome to my holovid. I have the following tutorials available. How to equip items. Your inventory screen may be accessed in certain areas via the inventory button on the menu bar. This is your inventory screen. Your mecha chassis has equip slots where weapons fit. Mecha equip slots are front arm, front shoulder, back shoulder, and head. If you cannot equip the weapon, it will show up as red on your list. For example, the Nubatron, the official starter mecha, does not have a slot to equip a front shoulder weapon. So, front shoulders appear red on the inventory screen when you have a Nubatron equipped. Your inventory list appears in the box to the right of me. Inventory list shows all of your weapons. If an item appears in red text, it may not be equipped on your mecha. Ouch. You can sort your items according to equip slots with the following buttons. Sort buttons, heads. When you press this button, the inventory list will show only with heads. When you press this button, the inventory list will show only items that work with the head equip slot. Sort button, front arms. When you press this button, the inventory list will show only items that work with the front arm slot. Sort button, back arms. When you press this button, the inventory list will show only items that work with the back arm slot. Sort button, front shoulders. When you press this button, the inventory list will show only items that work with the front shoulder slot. Sort button, back shoulders. When you press this button, the inventory list will show only items that work with the back shoulder slot. I sound like a robot at this point. Sort button, non-mecha items. When you press this button, the inventory list will show non-mecha items such as energy blades. Why do I get the feeling that Siri can narrate this? Actually, that would fit. To equip or unequip an item, simply select it from the inventory list and press the equip/unequip button. To equip or unequip an item, simply select it from the inventory list and press the equip/unequipped button. Equip/unequipped. Equips or unequips the currently selected item in the inventory list. That's self-explanatory. Please select an item. I only have one. Just a machine gun. And why is Lemony in front of tech? Creep. Item descriptions appear in the item description box when you select an item in the inventory list. If you are out of space and want to delete an item, you may press the recycle button. Recycle button, caution, destroys the selected item. In most cases, you will probably want to sell unwanted items at a shop, unless they're limited edition, in which case you won't see them again. That's it. Now you know everything you need to know about equipping your mecha. Now how to fight. Alright Lemony, are you ready to learn how to fight? Let's go! Did you know that you can jump into a battle at any time with the battle button? Very convenient. This is your mecha stats bar. It shows your current hit points, HP, and energy, EP. The red bar shows your hit points. Careful, if this reaches 0, you will be automatically ejected from your mecha. The yellow bar shows your energy points. Every time you fire a weapon, it uses some energy. Careful, if you use up all your energy, you will have to skip a turn. Skipping turns is not good. Your enemy will defeat you if you skip too many turns. Your energy will regenerate a little each turn. The rate at which your energy regenerates is called regen. That's convenient. Some mecha models regenerate energy faster than others, so always keep hit points, energy points, and regen in mind when you are choosing weapons for your mecha. After you fire a weapon, it will need to cool down before it can be fired again. Cooldowns vary from weapon to weapon. Weak weapons, like the new Bertrand's default machine guns, might have very little or no cooldowns. On the other hand, very strong weapons, like advanced Wolfblade's Berserk, might have long cooldowns. Careful, when you equip new weapons, you need to be wary of cooldown. You won't want to have to skip turns while your weapons cool off. When you are in a fight, you will be able to see your enemy's hit points and energy points on the opposite side of your own stats. Enemy stats, battle only. During battle, enemy hit points, red bar and energy points, yellow bar will appear here. Okay, I think you know enough to start fighting. Want to try a simulated fight? Okay. Shadow Snipe Horde. I hope that's a hologram. I don't know. Dragon Fables tutorial is more immersive. At least you learn how to play. Yippee! 3 experience and 13 credits plus 25% bonus for star captains. Not much. It's not much in this fight. Great job! You are a great student, Lemony. Now, you're ready to fight some real battles. Not yet. There's still one more tutorial I need to play. Special battle topics. Hey, Lemony. Do you know about your character stats? Let's go! You have certain permanent stats that affect your performance in battle. They are power, accuracy, reflex, perception, efficiency, and luck. You will learn more about these stats at Gears University in Salona City. You can train your stats at Gears Mecha Piloting 101 class when you get to Salona City. Is Lemony automatically enrolled in that class? You will get at least 5 stat points per level. Star Captains get an extra stat point for a total of 6 per level. Did you know? In addition to improved weapons, mecha models, and starships, like this one, Star Captains also receive an extra stat point per level. Upgrade. Become a Star Captain. Lemony already upgraded, so I'm all set. He's all set. Extra stat points are a huge advantage, especially at higher levels. You also have some mecha stats that may change during a fight. They are defense, attack, bonus, power boost, critical chance, dodge, and hit. In addition to these stats, you also have resistances and status effects. Resistances and status effects may vary greatly, especially as you gain higher levels. Here, take a moment to get used to your stat screen. Click on the image of your face to open it. Character stats. Click the image of your character to check your current stats. So far, Lemony has none. I mean, of course he doesn't. Of course he doesn't. He just started playing. He just got on the drop ship just 11 minutes and 30 seconds ago. Okay, now I'd like to tell you about initiative and battle specials. When a battle starts, the combatant with a higher initiative takes the first shot. Initiative is random for the most part, but it is affected slightly by your luck and reflex stats. Keep in mind, having high luck and reflex doesn't guarantee that you will always go first. Since initiative is random, the enemy will always have a chance to go first. However, luck and reflexes are a huge help. Luck also affects your chance to perform a critical strike in combat. Critical strikes are direct hits that do double damage. These are very brutal attacks. Especially if you get a critical strike on top of an attack that is already dealing bonus damage. One more thing. Sometimes during battle, you might see a message pop up like this. Fire ignites. This means that a special battle effect has been activated. Special battle effects vary greatly from random bad things to special enhancements to your stats. You can read descriptions of currently active effects listed under resistances and status on your stat screen. Oh, you should come by my shop and pick up a smoky flamethrower. It has a special effect that catches your enemy on fire. The enemy will take extra damage per round if you use it. Okay, I think you know enough to start fighting. Wanna try a simulated fight? Sure, I can go for another one. A shadow scythe spider. Makes sense. It kinda looks like an arachnid. No fair. That spider has a flamethrower. Glad that's over. 3 experience and 13 credits just like the first battle. Great job. You are a great student, Lemony. Now you're ready to fight some real battles. Tutorials. You learned a lot. Come back to review text tutorials anytime. Lemony earned a total of 6 experience and 26 credits. He's off to a good start already. Check out these items and weapons that I have for sale. I will have even more in my shop in Salona. To browse my shops, just click on the buttons on the shop interface to the right of me. I hope you find what you're looking for. Too bad none of these buttons seem to work. But these do. Okay, so right now, only the Nubatron version 1 can be bought, and Lemony already has one. What about for arms? A used skating gun? A smoky flamethrower? Nice. Isn't the one for the back arm? Yes, but they're all level 2. And the good ones, and the really good ones, are level 4. Okay, these are just stat boosters. They're not quite decorative. Star Striker Head. The head style favored by the Star Strikers, a powerful mercenary unit from the planet Celestia. +1 bonus to crit. Karaswa. The powerful head from the mecha of a legendary warrior gives a +1 bonus to hit. I'll go with this. And 00B missile 4 times. That means it'll launch 4 missiles. This upgraded N00B missile is basically the same as the 2 times model, but it shoots 4 missiles instead of 2. I'm sold. What about for... Ooh, now we're talking. I see Starfire. Oh, come on, they're level 3. Star Captain Stare Down. A Star Captain head model that fires a wide-cutting beam that can penetrate any metal alloy. I like that better than the Star Striker. The paint shop basically... Star Captain access granted. It basically allows players to repaint their mechas, or more specifically their Nubatrons, if they're not satisfied with the initial color they chose. But I'm pretty happy about Lemony's current color. Now that we got the boring stuff out of the way, let's get to know our fellow students. Ooh, the bay doors. Reminder. This is a reminder from your friendly Captain Psy-Zero. Please keep the bay doors closed at all times during intergalactic space travel. Lemonade was lucky that Claw got him in time, or else his head would have exploded. This guy has been playing video game machines non-stop since the shuttle took off. He's probably anxious about class, I don't blame him. The Assault Mecha game lets you play other students. It even looks up your mecha's equipment off the Gears University database. Whoa, an old EvilGames.com machine from 2007. That must have cost a lot of credits. It's probably gone up in value too, because I think EvilGames.com no longer exists. You better not be thinking about beating my high score in Planetary Defender. About game. So how does this game work? The Planetary Defender arcade game is awesome. You defend Lauren against invading Shadow Scythe invaders. It's a classic. Why do I get the feeling that he's going to be fighting Shadow Scythe mechs for real? If you beat all 30 levels, I hear you get a free mod for your mecha. Can you tell me about University, Alex? Are you going to Gears University too? You bet! Gears University is the greatest place to learn mecha combat, home economics, and underwater basket weaving. Are the last two electives? Everyone says the entrance exam is really tough though. Did you read the part in the brochure about the 12% survival guaranteed? That must be why the university's acceptance rate is so high, because its survival rate is lower. So, what else do you know about the university? Well, let's see. The dean is some guy named Warlick. Sounds familiar. Where have I heard that name before? They say he started the university to prepare us for the stars. Rosalina must have sent him. But the rumors are he is really trying to figure out what happened to all the dragons. Dragons? Are you surprised? Come on, you're kidding me, right? Everyone knows that dragons used to rule the universe before they suddenly disappeared. Jeez, what else can you tell me about the university? What are the dorms like? Well, there are 3 houses. They are called the Wolfblades, Runehawks, and Mist Ravens. Picking the right house is one of the most important things you can do at the university. Once you decide to join one, there is no going back, and it will influence the rest of your life as a mecha pilot. Wow, thanks. Having trouble? Learn how to play Planetary Defender. Just move your mouse left and right and click to shoot. Power-ups give bonus points and upgrade your laser. You must complete level 30 first. Well, I guess I can give it a shot. My mouth is getting dry though. You haven't unlocked this level yet. So it's basically Space Invader. Victory! You defended Lauren against a wave of invading forces. Next! Victory! I don't know what collecting that orb does after 3 missiles start launching. At least these picture ships go left and right. Your score will be reset if you go to the main menu. Do you wish to continue? Well, guess I'm stuck. Well, Alex didn't say what his high score was. What's this? Failure. You have failed to defend your planet from the invaders. Your final score is 49,650. Next! Oops. Next. Exit. I think I've had enough. That pilot candidate looks a little nervous. You must first land the dropship to access this feature. How can Lemony travel when someone else is piloting the ship? Sally said, I'm so nervous about the Gears University entrance exam. Drinks coffee, but nothing I do seems to help. Drinks more coffee. I think it might have something to do with how much coffee she's drinking. You do seem really nervous and jittery. I know, drinks more coffee. I just do not know how to calm down. Maybe all that coffee you are drinking has something to do with it. Really? Takes another giant gulp of coffee. Gee, she's not gonna get any sleep tonight. And most likely, probably not me either. But I'll have to try anyway. You know, eating a green apple in the morning will give you more energy than a cup of coffee. Really? That was really kind of you for telling me. I'm going to try that. Puts the coffee cup down. I should try it too. I'm gonna have to look and see if I can get some green apples sometime. If we both passed our entrance exams at the university, maybe we should go hang out sometime. Entrance is spelled wrong. These students are playing ping pong without a table. Well, gravity in the ship is slightly lower, so I guess it makes sense that why the ball would move back and forth so perfectly. Ouch. Sorry. There's a bathroom on this ship? But how? Good question. Daughter said, I hear Kingaton Slugrath is going to make a statement tomorrow on the UFO heading straight toward... I hear Kingaton Slugrath is going to make a statement tomorrow on the UFO heading straight towards our planet. That name is also familiar. Isn't he Drakath's son? The transmission is about to start. This is so exciting! Greetings, citizens. It is I, your beloved and unanimous... Greetings, citizens. It is I, your beloved and unanimous... Live feed. Kingaton Slugrath addresses the world. Greetings, citizens. It is I, your beloved and unanimously voted Kingaton Dickohim Slugrath. As you know, scientists have recently identified a large unidentified... As you know, scientists have... Okay, I can't talk. Never gets old. Don't mind me, just drinking my water so my mouth doesn't dry out. Now I'll start over. I hear Kingaton Slugrath is going to make a statement tomorrow on the UFO heading straight towards our planet. The transmission is about to start. This is so exciting! Greetings, citizens. It is I, your beloved and unanimously voted Kingaton Dickohim Slugrath. I hear Kingaton Slugrath is going to make a statement tomorrow on the UFO heading straight towards our planet. The transmission is about to start. The transmission is about to start. This is so exciting! Greetings, citizens. It is I, your beloved and unanimously... I still can't pronounce unanimously right. Greetings, citizens. It is I, your beloved and unanimously... Shoot. Greetings, citizens. It is I, your beloved and unanimous... Greetings, citizens. It is I, your beloved and unanimously voted Kingaton Dickohim Slugrath. As you know, scientists have recently identified a large unidentified flying object on a collision course with our planet. The alien UFO responded to a diplomatic offering of Slugrath ruse embroidered towels with the following message. All your base are belong to us. You will not survive. Make your time. The aliens obviously don't recognize the value of an exquisite towel after a hot steamy bath. Therefore, I have no choice but to declare war. I can assure every citizen that all our base do not belong to them. We shall survive, make our time. Our military is the greatest force of mecha power in the galaxy. These aliens don't stand a chance. This isn't just a war against some invading alien. This isn't just a war against some invading aliens. It is a war against alienism. I don't think that's a word. Alienists beware, for I, Slugrath, shall crush you into oblivion. Transmission ends. Whoa! What a totally great kingadent. He is like so charismatic and righteous. Whoa! What a totally great kingadent. He is like so charismatic and righteous. Dude, I can't believe real aliens are going to attack. I hope this does not affect my classes. That would totally harsh my mellow. No signal. I don't think Kingadent's Luckraft was voted unanimously into office. I can see the moon from here. Oh my god. Did that windshield wiper kill a fairy? That's disgusting. I can't take much more of this. Wash said, I am a rock on the wind. Watch how I talk. Oh, hello there. I am Pilot Wash. Nice to meet you. We will be crashing, landing in, well, how about I just let you know when we get to Gears University? Sounds great. Say, is that a firefly? Sounds great. Say, is that a firefly buzzing by your head? Yeppers, I find that fireflies bring me serenity. Say, would you like to hear a song I've been working on? Oh no. Take my gloves, take my hands, tie me to chairs I cannot stand. I don't care that coffee's free. You can't crash this ship without me. Seriously, how many people are going to actually get that joke? That's for you to know and for me to find out in the comments. Weird, this little firefly seems to like the pilot a lot. Yeah, it shows by how it's moving up and down, distracting him from where he's going. Fairy watching. Why do I have to live with the displeasure of watching that again? Space lore. Hey, did you know that fairies are good luck, just like dolphins used to be back in the days of sea travel? Really? Sure, they say if a fairy flies up to the ship and follows us. Sure, they say if a fairy flies up to the ship and follows us, well, it is a sign of good luck. I think that's what these fairies were doing before they were squished by the windshields. You should take a look every now and then to see if any fairy friends are following us. Because with my pilot and landing record, we are going to need all the luck we can get. Based on how many fairies were crushed by the windshield, I think we're going to be in for a ton of bad luck. Fly the ship. Hey, have you ever flown a starship? Would you like to try? Here, take the controls. Sure. Okay, you have the controls. Now go! Watch out for that asteroid! Okay, you have the controls. Now go! Watch out for that asteroid! Fly. I can fire missiles? I can fire lasers from the ship? Glad War's trusting him with it. Victory! Final score, 15. Wow, that was awesome! Wow, that was awesome! You're a great pilot! Hey, Captain, did you see how I navigated that asteroid field? Way to take all the credit! Shuttle test piloting. Objective completed. That was a lot of fun. Now you also know why Wash is so nervous all the time. Well, at least Lemony gained 10 experience and 150 credits, so it's all good. Except for him taking all the credit. I am Captain Cicero. It is a pleasure to have you aboard my ship. How can I help you? He greeted Lemony when the dropship landed in front of him. Actually, I am the Ace Fighter pilot instructor for Gears University, but during the summer, I fly this ship to make a few extra credits. Shadow Scythe? Oh, right, these are text tutorials. Never mind. Land the ship. Before we land at Gears University, we need to take care of a few things. Once the list is complete, we can land. Skip to level 3 and land in Salona City? Better not risk it. Here's the missions roster that we need to accomplish before landing. Just distress call. Experienced Star Captain needed. We just received a distress beacon from a nearby ship. That's why I upgraded Lemony to Star Captain early on. Because this mission requires a license. Alright, Lemony, our navigator Warsh is not feeling well. Luckily for us, you are a talented young Star Captain. We will need your skills. We received a distress call from a nearby ship. It is at the other side of this asteroid field. I'd like you to navigate us through the asteroid field and assist the ship. Let's go. Why are his lasers yellow now? That must be why the other ship is in trouble. Holy shoot! Now this ship is in trouble. Oh my god. "35 hit points, this is not good." "5 hit points." Is it just me, or does the planet look distorted? Not since Invincible. Finally! Final score, 2050. You earned 21 experience points. Level up 2. Phew! Incredible! You just destroyed a Shadow Scythe unit called Mothership Diptera. We were seriously outgunned. You will make a fine star captain someday. Right, with 15 hit points to spare, I'm sure you can trust me with that responsibility. Sensors detect the distress signal just ahead of this location. Oh no! There are Shadow Scythe attacking that ship! They are on the exterior of the ship. They are trying to literally rip a hole through its hull. I need you to beam over there and get them off the hull. Good luck! Ocular phase overload. You passed out the helm. Luckily, I was able to warp us out of there in the nick of time. Get some rest. We can attempt another rescue soon. Damn it! In the meantime, we'll investigate an intruder. There are strange noises coming from one of the decks below. Go check it out now. Lemony, people are reporting strange sounds coming from this section of the ship. Due to a severe radiation leak, this sector has been closed off for over a month. No one should be down there. I'd like you to search this area and see if you can find anything. Here, take my energy blade. It might come in handy if you find a stowaway or something else. Good luck. I have a feeling that he knows something about the alleged intruder. Oh, hello. Wait a second. Were you streaming Netflix in here? And did you turn the TV off when I walked in? Shadow Scythe pilot. Experience and 63 credits for dealing with that stowaway. That reminds me of a xenomorph. This is not good. That was a Shadow Scythe pilot. It must have sneaked onto the ship at our last stop. I'm going to increase security patrols on the ship. In the meantime, keep an eye out. I don't want to alarm any of the students just yet. It is best to keep this situation quiet for now. Earn 75 credits. Thank you, Lemony. Please accept this payment for your duties. Down below. Objective completed. Great work. You dispatched a Shadow Scythe stowaway on board the ship. Dang it. Refurbished machine gun, Squire's Vault Sword. Okay, good, good. Retractable rifle, let's see here. Retractable shoulder weapon that has a chance to do 50% extra damage. Cool. And only 113 credits left. Gonna need 48 credits, 30 credits, and item cannot be sold. I see. Rescue! One of our ships crashed on a nearby planet, crawling with Shadow Scythe invaders. A ship recently crashed on this planet, but it is crawling with Shadow Scythe. We have a rescue operation underway, but we need you to help clear out all of the Shadow Scythe patrols. Search and destroy all of the enemy units that you can find. Accuracy increased by 20%. First battle that Lemony won since the tutorial. But where is he going to find a repair pad? Because his mech seems like it's damaged. There it is. That's convenient. This planet kind of reminds me of the moon. And the moon is right over there. Interesting. Shadow Rock. It looks like it's a half machine, half organic enemy. Great work, Lemony. Now we can safely evacuate the survivors. Apparently a ship was dispatched to rescue them earlier but never arrived. It's a good thing we were nearby. Seek and destroy. Objective completed. Great work. You cleared all of the Shadow Scythe patrols and rescued the survivors of the crash site. Now I'm ready to answer that distress call again. Here's the mothership again. won't let you destroy this ship this time. Oh no! It's happening again. Final score 1,800. Well, at least Lemony has 75 hit points intact. Incredible! You just destroyed a Shadow Scythe unit called Mothership Diptera. Second one today. We were seriously outgunned. You will make a fine Star Captain someday. Sensors detect the distress signal just ahead of this location. Oh no! There are Shadow Scythe attacking that ship. They are on the exterior of the ship. They are trying to literally rip a hole through its hull. I need you to beam over there and get them off the hull. Good luck. Shadow Hunter, I'm not gonna fail this time. Take this. Volt slash exposes weak point. Volt slash exposes weak points. Damage increased. Excellent. And that was worth it because Lemony is now at level 3. Great work, Lemony. You saved the ship. The captain is hailing us. Message incoming. Captain Jonaway. This is Captain Jonaway of the Starship Venturer. You got here just in the nick of time. We just had returned from a really long voyage. When we were attacked by the Shadow Scythe, luckily you made it here in time. Our warp coil matrix. My mouth is dry again. Our warp coil matrix was just about to go all splody. You saved my ship and all of its crew. You truly are my knight in a shining Nubatron. Take it easy there, Captain. Rescue ship. Objective completed. Awesome piloting, Star Captain. You rescued the starship in distress. Turns out the captain was a little forward. Okay, 1,366 credits. And there's time for an upgrade. Wrong button. Nubatron version 1337, an upgraded version of the Gears University starter mech. Now with heavier armor and more energy. That's what I like to hear. Now, time to do some more shopping. You do not have enough funds to buy this item. Dang it! Well, gotta start putting that Nubotron to the test in battle. Enemy wins initiative. Uh-oh. That's not good. The important thing is, Nominee survived with 275 credits to tell the tale. Congratulations! You defeated the strange alien forces that were attacking the planet. This weapon may scare your opponent and may make you smile. Hits may increase your bonus to hit. If hit 3 is successful, chance for 1 turn stun or damage BOT or enemy damage NOT. Concept by Ultimate No Bowner. Theme checks out. Smoky flamethrower, let's give it a go. Excuse me. Now I'm ready for another battle. This time with more preparation. Another dropship battle won. Perfect. Cicero, I was wondering if you could tell me more about the Shadow Scythe. We don't know much about the Shadow Scythe. Unfortunately, all attempts at diplomacy have been unsuccessful. Gee, I wonder why. Now we are at war with a species we know little about. Welcome to my world. When we get to Salona City, I'm going to meet with the King Attendant himself. My next mission is to gather as much intelligence about the Shadow Scythe as I can. Somehow I doubt the King Attendant is really going to hear him out, given that he is keen on keeping the peace, even if it means sugarcoating the state of things. Hopefully this war will be a short one. Salona City is home to the finest mecha pilots in the galaxy. 721 credits? That's not quite enough for a new weapon. Enemy fleet. We're flying into a Shadow Scythe fleet and Captain Cicero wants you to pilot through it. I'm ready. Okay, you've got the controls again. I can't believe Cicero is letting you pilot through the Shadow Scythe fleet. We're not at all prepared to handle a threat this big. We're not at all prepared to handle a threat this big. They haven't noticed us yet, so maybe they never will. Don't get your hopes up. Fly through the ships carefully. You don't want to hit or shoot any of them, or else they'll be aware we're here. The more aware they are of us, the longer we'll have to deal with them. When the blue bar is full, we're in the clear. Why Cicero wants you for this is beyond me, but the pilot seat is yours. Fly. He's really putting a lot of trust into Lemony flying this ship. It's a bit of a tight corner. Okay, here we go. Easy, easy. Victory! Final score, 0. I guess Cicero was right about you. Your piloting skills are certainly noteworthy. Well done. You navigated through the shuttle site fleet with 63 experience and 75 credits as a reward. Strange blip. Special boss fight. Whoosh picked up something strange in our sensors. Can you take a look? Of course! Rifle Master. Damage increased. Perfect. Almost there. That strange blip was actually a powerful transforming alien mecha. No big deal. Okay, got all the missions done. Now, time to land the ship. We are prepared to land at Gears University in Salona City. Are you ready, Lemony? Land. Dean Warlick, a dropship is on the final approach to town now. There are many new university recruits on board. Ah, very good. Have you received the assault mecha assessment data from the incoming ship? Yes, I have. It's right here. Hands Warlick a computer printout. Very impressive, especially this one. The pilot candidate named Lemony shows great promise. Very impressive, especially this one, Judy. The pilot candidate named Lemony shows great promise. This should be a very interesting year indeed, Judy. Has the pilot of the dropship passed all the proper safety requirements? Definitely. Navigator Whoosh was recommended very highly from the Kingadint himself. I'm at a loss for words. Whoosh isn't much of an adequate pilot, and why the Kingadint recommended him is mind-blowing, but it doesn't surprise me. Okay. Hopefully we won't have a repeat of last year's landing reception. There should be an apostrophe in years. Ah, here they come now. That angle of approach looks a bit off. Ah, here they come now. That angle of approach looks a little bit off. Judy, can you get Nurse Hila Quinn on the line for me? Judy, can you get Nurse Hila Quinn on the line for me? Why do I get the feeling that's a reference to Harley Quinn? Chapter 1, Final Exam to See, and the hero of Salona City. You got news email. News screen. Check your email and current news here. Okay, let's see. Current galactic events. Happy Frostfall. Get your all-new... Happy Frostfall. Get your all-new... Happy Frostfall. Get your all-new 015 Zorbo. Star Captain Gift Frost Viking Mecha. 0C Note. New Captain Kane. Captain? It's new Captain Kane E-Blade. Captain. Why do I keep saying Captain? Am I that exhausted? Well, after piloting a ship and avoiding certain death at the hands of Shadowside invaders, I'm bound to be worn out. Happy Frostfall! Get your all-new 015 Zorbos, Star Captain Gift Frost Viking Mecha, 0C Note, new Candy Cane E-Blade, and all-new FLL set of weapons suitable for all players to equip onto the 011 Ice Mecha Cassis. More blades coming for the new year. The new year never came. The blades never came, and neither did the new year. It's like time here has froze. Entrance exam happening now. Check your Gears University campus mail. Entrance exam happening now. Welcome to Gears University Salona campus. We are currently accepting applications for the new semester. Hang on, Lemony got an acceptance letter. Shouldn't he be enrolled in the school already? But before you can be accepted to the university, you must pass your entrance. Before you can be accepted to the university, you must pass your entrance exam. Report to Professor Denara at the main campus now to sign up. Registrar. I think it means registrar. The R is missing. So many people to meet. Didn't her outfit used to be blue? Welcome to Salona City. Let's see, you are... Wait! Oh no! You need to hurry to Gears University right away. You're going to miss your exam. Exam? Or, who are you? I am Administrator, the information officer of Gears University. We can talk later. You need to get in there and take your exam before it's too late. Exam? You are just joking, right? The Mecha Pilot exam required to get into Gears University? That is the whole reason you are here. Okay, I'll go. And I'm greeted by a magnificent fountain. This campus looks great already. Are you sure you're ready to leave the quest and miss the exam? Not likely. Denaria, running late? Listen up. You're going to have to do better if you want to survive the academy. Report to your entrance. Running late? Listen up. You're going to have to do better if you want to survive the academy. Report to your entrance exam immediately. I can see one student already didn't make it. He's still alive, he's just wounded. Okay, Lemony, report to Starbuck for your exam. The horror. Don't worry, Kurtz. You're going to be fine. Nurse Hila said to stay off your foot until your body accepts the new one. Wait, what? They're going to amputate it? That test was completely unfair. Did you see that thing move? It was completely unstoppable. Yeah, I can't believe they expect anyone to beat that thing. It was hideous. Kirk's was one of the lucky ones. Yeah, I heard that some students are undergoing 100% reconstructive surgical procedures. Make it stop. Impossible! Ah! These people are insane! I'm out of here! Ah! What are you waiting for? Report for your funeral. I mean, exam. I don't mean to brag, but I set the record score for this test. I don't mean to brag, but I set the record score. I don't mean to brag, but I set the record score for this test. That was 4 years ago, and no one has even come close. We'll see about that. So, let's get started. Get into your mech and prepare to fight the assessment drone. Good luck, buddy. Why is he so chill about it? University test is affected by malfunction. Okay. And Lemony leveled up to 4. Congratulations! That was very impressive, Lemony. Let me see. According to the assessment info, your score is... OMG! This is impossible! There's no way you could score that high. There must be an error in the data. Wait a minute. I'm receiving a message from Dean Warlick. Are you sure, sir? There is no precedent for this. Well, okay. I understand. Yes, sir. Well, Lemony, it looks like Warlick has something special in mind for your test. Prepare to fight some drones. I should say this with more enthusiasm. Prepare to fight some drones at 2:04 a.m. So, yeah. Uh-oh. Phew! Defeat. Oh no! Fear not, for luck shines upon you. Your mecha and eject pod were safely recovered. But it looks like Lemony didn't get in. The acceptance letter is just a memento now. Wow! I can't believe that experimental procedure actually worked. Oh, hello, Lemony. You're as good as new, thanks to the power of Gastrovian smelling salts. You're so lucky. The last guy that set a school record needed to have a brain graft afterwards. I think his name was Starbuck. So much for doctor-patient confidentiality. He was never the same after that, and for some reason or another, zombies never seemed to want to bite him. Anyway, everyone is very impressed. You broke the old record by a huge margin. Even Dean Warlick is impressed. And nothing ever impresses that guy. Oh, you're still here? You're all clear. Have fun at the university. University test. Objective completed. Woohoo! Congratulations! You passed the test and made university history with a record-breaking score. Hiya, Lemony. Congratulations on being accepted into Gears University. Classes have just started. Oh, there's a cute little snowman to my right. The Star Captains Club is where who's who of Salona go. The Star Captains Club is where the Star Captains Club is where the who's who of Salona go after their big missions. I would consider the entrance exam to be a big mission. Wow! A new Star Captain arcade machine featuring Badrock Steel. Amazing! No sign of Space Invaders here. I'm pretty sure Evo Games no longer exists, so I don't know what clicking on this button is going to do. Want to know some secret IDs? Onyx is 3, Zoom is 1, and Warlock sometimes plays under the name Evil Jim, ID 2, whatever that means. Not much worth noting. But Lemony is going to need a while to get settled in. Wonder where the dormitories are. Applications for Gears Games PvP approval are happening now. Talk to Nigel at the stadium to sign up. Classes. Your score on the entrance exam was impressive, but it would take more than a lucky shot to pass my class. Denaria is one of the top mecha piloting instructors. Instructions? Denaria is one of the top mecha piloting instructions. I think it means instructor. Denaria is one of the top mecha piloting instructors. There, fixed it for ya. Houses. Gears University houses are now open. Please visit each house before choosing one. Stadium. Go to the Gears Stadium and talk to Nigel to sign up for Gears PvP. Go to the Gears Stadium and talk to Nigel to sign up for the Gears PvP list. Okay. We are currently accepting applications for official Gears Games sponsorships. Already? The semester hasn't even started yet. Wait, what? The next Gears Games event is going to be completely PvP, pilot versus pilot. Star Captains may apply for official Gears sponsorship. If you are approved, then you will be put on the official PvP list. There should have been a comma before approved and then. Don't worry, it's very easy to get approved. As long as your name is not offensive, hateful, or vulgar, then you will be approved. When you are on the PvP list, then all participants in the games may get a chance to battle you. Due to the high number of signups that we will receive, approval may take several weeks or even days. Thank you for your patience. The next Gear Games event promises to be very interesting indeed. Check status. You have not applied yet. Sign me up. Request sent. Check status. Received application. Approval could take several days or even weeks. Thank you for your patience. Or it'll never happen, because since the game is not in active development, I doubt any applications are being submitted now, and even if they were, they've probably all been filed away in who knows where. Probably in some file cabinet that an archivist probably won't bother to check until years and years and years and years later. Ew, a piece on the wall. Whoever had this storm last must have not cleaned up after themselves. Nor take out the trash. You really need to get a new computer. Wait, it's used too? This one is covered in cheese and coffee. Yuck! Ah, the bench-wrenching, evil corp Angerpedic mattress. Every dorm has one. I doubt it's comfortable. This must be Lemonade wardrobe. Well, it's time to get some sleep. You guys can let me know what you think. You guys can let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching and putting up with me stuttering and not being able to articulate the words I want to say right away. Thanks if you've made it this far and to the end. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good night.